The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Hello, everybody. Welcome. And someone is already in the studio. Welcome. Sybil, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Welcome to the studio.
Welcome to you. And I'm always so honored and blessed to be on the world famous Emily Pearl's 901 show. We always have fun on the 901.
Well, not only welcome to the studio, but welcome to a new studio that we have.
Oh, I'm excited. I like it already.
Well, we're going to see how it works. Of course, I've got to learn how to, as always, operate it again. Apostle Teresa Rucker says hello. Hello there. Welcome. Mary says hello, everyone. Hello, Mary. Welcome.
Hi, Mary. And Apostle.
Okay. Well, we need, what's Ernestine's nickname? What's her handle? Sybil?
She was Ever Ready Ernestine.
Yeah. The show won't start till we get Ever Ready in here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see where what Sassy Sandra is too.
Yeah, she'll come on in there.
Yeah, I just sent her a message. All right. So we are broadcasting on this new platform, y'all, and I'm testing it out just to see if this is gonna work for us. Every year we try a new platform. Now tonight we were supposed to also broadcast on LinkedIn, but I found out once I went live that I have to authorize it. So I might go ahead and try to figure that out while Sybil is presenting her presentation, and then they just have to catch up. Or I might try to figure it out after the show, where we'll be able to definitely be live on LinkedIn.
Yeah, that might work the best. That way you can figure it out.
By Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She just cut me off, y'all. She'll never wait till I finish. That's okay. That's all right, Sybil. I'm gonna chop it back in there somehow. So what you been up to this weekend?
I guess running my mouth too much.
Nah, you haven't been doing that. You're a talk show host. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, when I was in school, the first, second, and third grades, on the back of my report card, my teacher always made a comment: Sybil talks too much. So I guess
Dr. Chase says, "Hey guys,
hi,
Dr. Chase. We're trying out your platform tonight, and Ernestine say Ever Ready is here."
Well, welcome, Ever Ready.
All right. So can you guys go ahead and share the show for us? How about that? I'm gonna type that in. All right. Help us out with our new platform. Let's see what the response will be. Okay. And I can't wait until I think I'll just wait until after the show to find out to do what I need to do on LinkedIn.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's the best way to do it too.
Yeah. All right. So I did check to make sure that our brands and everything were working. And so, Sybil, mostly it's going to be you tonight. Now, I don't see where you can have like an agenda on here. I could just have to type in what's up next and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's going to take you a while.
But rather than typing it in there, I can just tell people like we used to do, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
what's coming up next is we got to go to a little short commercial break. And then when we come back, we're going to present Sybil. And I don't know what she has for us tonight. As a matter of fact, y'all, guess who the commercial break is going to be?
Me and you.
Yeah. No, am I on that too?
It's about you.
Oh, it's about me. Okay. Well, let's check it out, see what it's saying.
Hi, I'm Sybil Presley. I am inviting you to Emily Pearl's all-natural organic Aviachi Hearts and Beats website. Aviachi.com/Emily Pearls. AVIACHI.com/EMILYPEARLS. Aviachi.com/Emily Pearls. Hearts and Beats is an all-natural organic nutritional powder. It tastes so delicious. It opens up arteries, gives all-day super energy, builds a strong immune system, and has many health benefits. For more information, call me, Sybil Presley, 901-643-1982. 901-643-1982. Recharge your life with Aviachi's Hearts and Beats. Oh, I just love it. And you will too. Hearts and Beats.
All right then, Sybil. Everybody give Sybil a hand.
I did that myself in my apartment.
I see. You did a good job. You just need a little music playing in the background.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Well, I have the video, so I'll add some for you. But I'll
Oh,
know.
okay.
I'll make sure I keep it down low for you, not to drown you out.
Yeah, some kind of nice little peppy instrumental would be wonderful.
Well, I will take care of that for you. I sure will. So that
Thank you,
means that
ma'am.
when we play it Friday night, you'll have some heartbeat music.
Oh, thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Okay, a pun, a pun. I saw you pun. I saw what you did there. All right. Okay, Sybil, what you got for us tonight?
Well, I'm going to talk about baking soda.
You already talked about that once.
Well, some people was asking me about it, and I said,
Oh,
"Well,
okay. You had to bring it back. Okay.
yeah, they are."
Okay. No, no problem. Go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead and let you talk about baking soda, y'all.
Yeah, and sometimes things are wonderful to hear it again
Yeah, that's true. Let me
if
see
they're
which
good
one of
for
these
you.
are you.
hmm So most people have baking soda in their kitchen cupboards, and baking soda has many uses. Baking soda is 100% sodium bicarbonate, and baking soda is a natural deodorant too. It is in many organic deodorants that you find at supermarkets and other stores. And most deodorants have aluminum and parabens in them, and that is not healthy for your skin. Anything that you put on your skin goes into your body. So just take some baking soda and mix it with a little water to make a consistency of paste. And you can get a small, soft brush and put the paste on your armpits, and it's going to dissolve into your skin, and it's very healthy for you. And what is another good idea? You can take some of this baking soda paste and put it in shea butter or something like that. So it does its job, and you have a lot of things in your armpits, like around lymph nodes and that type of thing. You have to really be careful what you put in your armpits. Now, if you get bit by some insects, you can make a baking soda and water paste to rid the itch and the infection and pain from the insect bites. And it's also great for rashes that you might get. And baking soda can help neutralize stomach acid, ulcer pain, indigestion, and heartburn. Put a teaspoon of baking soda in an 8-ounce glass of water. And you can drink this every day, but no more than 6 teaspoons per day. And when you boil in eggs, add a teaspoon of baking soda when the eggs are boiling, and the shell will come off easily when you peel the eggs. I am so happy to learn this household hint because I do not like to try to peel an egg and it just breaks off in tiny little chips and takes half the egg with it. So this is a very good hint. And baking soda is great for a foot soak and exfoliator. Get your foot soak tub container and fill it with warm water, and you can put your regular mix that you like to have for your foot bath, but add 3 tablespoons of baking soda to your mix, and you can make a water and baking soda paste also to exfoliate your feet. 1 part water and 3 parts baking soda. Baking soda makes a relaxing soak for your bath. Add a few tablespoons of baking soda to your bath water. It's great for your skin also. You will have a spa experience. Baking soda bath will also clear out your drain and helps you to keep your tub clean. Baking soda is great for polishing silverware. Add a cup of baking soda and a teaspoon of white vinegar to some hot water in an aluminum pan or pan of some type. Stir to dissolve the baking soda, and then soak your silverware for at least 5 minutes. Even 10 to 15 minutes is even better. Scrub the silverware thoroughly in the sink, and then the tarnish is gone. So then you rinse your silverware again, dry them, and put them away. This works for sterling silver jewelry also. Now, baking soda is great for cleaning produce. Soak your fruits and vegetables in a container in your kitchen sink. Add a cup of baking soda to your container of water and soak and then rinse in plain water. And, let them soak 5-10 minutes or so. And you're not going to taste the baking soda on your fruits or vegetables. And then they're going to be free of pesticides and other contaminants and toxins. Baking soda will help clean carpet stains. Make a paste of baking soda and white vinegar and apply to the carpet stains. Wait for the area on the carpet to dry and then vacuum it. The stain will be gone. And we all know that cooking spreads oil and grease everywhere. Mix a cup of baking soda and a tablespoon of white vinegar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Put this in a spray bottle and spray your countertops. Let them sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then wipe away the grease with a clean kitchen towel or a cloth. And then baking soda cleans brushes and combs. Add a cup of hot water to a large mixing bowl along with a teaspoon of baking soda. Soak your hairbrush and combs and let them soak for about 20 minutes. This dissolves the oil and residue from your combs and brushes, from brushing and combing your hair. Remove the brushes from the container and then rinse them with clean water. Let them dry. And baking soda helps to unclog drains. Add 1/2 cup of baking soda to a gallon of rapidly boiling water, along with a 1/2 cup of white vinegar and a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Mix well and pour down the pipes and unclog the drains. So I hope you enjoy this household hints from our many long years of history of baking soda. It's been around for I don't know how long. So when you go out to the store, stock up on baking soda and you'll be glad you did.
All righty. Well, I don't have any problem doing my eggs. I have my own method of doing them, and they just slip right off.
Well, what is it?
Well, of course, I boil them in structured water.
Yes, me too.
And then I put the pot into the sink and run cold water in the hot water and let it get warm. And then I just take the egg and just crack them, crack it all the way around. I use my sink top, of course. And then I just put that one back in. Then I take the next one, crack it all the way around, put it back in, wait about 30 seconds. And then you take it in your hand and just kind of mold it like you're molding up a piece of dough, like
kind of roll it around
softly, and it'll then find a place that you want to peel it, and the whole shell just pops off almost automatically in a whole piece.
That is wonderful. You'll be amazed how many people get aggravated trying to peel a boiled egg.
I know. Well, you got some comments. Let's go back up, and you got some comments first on your commercial. Mary says, "Oh, that's a nice commercial, Sybil."
Oh, thank you.
And let's see. Wait a minute. I don't want to miss anybody. Ernestine, Everett Ernestine say you did a great job.
Thank you.
And Apostle Teresa says, "Good job, Miss Sybil, on your video." And Dr. Chase says, "Baking soda has many great attributes." And Apostle Teresa says, "Great information, Miss Sybil." And Mary says, "Yes, I really enjoyed the information. Thank you."
I appreciate that. I enjoy giving household hints.
Yeah, she does. Well, at our age, we got a lot of our own.
Right.
Okay. And Ever Ready Ernestine says, "Okay, Sybil Presley, learned a lot about baking soda. You did a great job explaining."
Well, I'm glad I did that tonight, even though I did it in the past.
Yeah, and Dr. Chase says you can also boil your eggs in salt water. When they finish boiling, run cold water over them. Take your egg out, tap the bottom, then tap the top, and your shell will fall right off. Well, all right, that's another
Yeah, all right.
homemaker secret. Well, at our age, Sybil and I, we got a lot of ways to. Mary says, "Am I the only one on YouTube?" I think so, Mary. You can go to the 901 Show Facebook page. I think it's staying up because of the different platform.
Oh,
Yeah, probably. Uh-huh. And then I'm going to fix the LinkedIn page. I have to give it permission from me. I have to go into my settings and fix it. I thought I had it set up, but it doesn't actually set up just by adding it to the studio. I have to go into my men section of LinkedIn and make sure that I allow live stream from my page. So I'll take care of that. Well, all right then. So I want to know if anybody, this is potpourri night, y'all. What is that other word instead of potpourri that they used to use at the office when everybody bring a dish?
potluck.
Okay, this is potluck night, y'all. All right, and what that means is I want y'all to give us a topic that y'all want to talk about, okay? This is potluck. All right, this is potluck, y'all. So type in a comment and we're gonna let y'all talk together too. We're gonna interact with each other. Sybil will give her opinion on it, and I will give my opinion on it.
Oh, this is fun. And you know what? It's Pearl's potluck. How about that?
Okay.
You got the peas going. Pearl's potluck.
Yeah,
So-
I do, don't I?
Why don't
Dr.
you keep?
Chase says,
Yeah, keep that.
I will. Dr. Chase says, great job, Sybil. These are very old remedies. I've not been knowing them for a long time. My grandmother and my mother used those remedies. All right. Yeah, we learned it from all the cooks in the neighborhood in my day. Because I never will forget the time that I was expecting and I was at home with my mother and I craved sweet potato pies, and my mother wasn't a good sweet potato pie maker. But the lady down the street was a good old Kojic member, Church of God in Christ member. My best friend, one of my best friend's mother. That lady, Mrs. Bolden was her name. She could make some good sweet potato pies. And I told my best friend, I said, girl, I sure would like to have some of your mama's pie about now. And she went back and told her mom, and her mother made me 2 sweet potato pies. God, I think I ate one in one night.
Wow. I wonder if she put a little cinnamon in it or nutmeg.
Well, she finally gave me her recipe years later, but for the remainder of my pregnancy, which was for 2 months, she would bake me a sweet potato pie every week, every Sunday.
Oh.
But that's sweet.
Oh, something like that just really adds to your enjoyment of life.
I'll never forget it. So, when you do something small whether you do something, whatever size it is, for anybody, they take it to their grave. Because, my son just turned 50 years old. So that was 50 years ago. And she's resting in peace. But she probably didn't even think about that when she was doing that, how much it meant to me and how I will remember it and still talk about it.
After all this time, wow.
Well, this is not the first time I've talked about it. I've talked about it all.
Oh, yeah, I know you love sweet potato pie.
And so I know, I make them too. Now, she gave me her recipes. Dr. Chase say, LOL, she liked that Pearl's potluck.
Yeah. That's a
Mhm.
new segment was born tonight.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, Dr. Chase also says, have you guys ever had collard greens gumbo? It's amazing. No, I haven't. And I don't eat collard greens, Dr. Chase. But my mother loved them, and my son loves collards. He really doesn't care for turnip greens either.
I like collard
I
greens.
I like turnip greens. The collard greens was just always too tough for me.
They are tough. You know what?
Yeah.
I had some not long ago, and I cooked them uh, where I thought they was tender, and then I took a bite of collard greens, and I took a bite of cornbread, and I would swallow that cornbread, and the collard greens still in my mouth.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I have another personal story as to why I don't like collard greens. My grandfather loved collard greens. And one night he got sick. Well, my mother and I, we were over picking up the house for him. And he had told my mother, don't forget to give him fix him a glass of Epsom salt before she left because he wanted to clean the turnip greens out of his system. Well, she forgot, and I don't think she ever forgave herself for that. We had to go back over there like, 1 o'clock in the morning and call the ambulance for him.
Wow, from
And,
eating
and
greens?
yeah, he got acute digestion. He died from acute indigestion.
Oh,
Back then, they didn't have, the acid reflux treatments and things like that. The Toms, they didn't have that back then. He passed in 1969, and on March the 5th. And so I think my mother never forgave herself for that. And I know my Aunt Belly didn't hardly forgive her for that. That kind of brought a bridge between those two sisters. And, but, my mother had worked all that day. And then had only gotten off about 3 o'clock that evening, afternoon. And then, about 7 o'clock, about 6, maybe about 5 or 6, we drove over there to pick up his house, and he had cooked them and he had ate them, but he wanted Mama to give him a dose of Epsom salt so that it would cut those turnip greens up, and so they would
oh,
lump up in his digestive system. I mean, mind you, now he's like 93, right?
wow.
So that's why that was the remedy that they used back then. Instead of like Protonics,
Mm-hmm.
Toms, and things like that, they use a little light dose of Epsom salt that would cut up the food and make it easier to digest. And so she forgot, and he passed away about 5 o'clock
Oh,
that
wow.
morning. Now, Dr. Chase says people pay me to make it. Really? She says, when I cook collard greens, they are very soft and they are not tough. You have to know how to cook it and how long to cook them. The only reason they're tough is because people do not know how to cook collard greens. Oh, I guarantee you, if you taste mine, you will love them.
Okay, I have a question for Dr. Chase.
Okay.
How do you cook your turnip greens and collard greens?
Uh-oh, she better not share that. Now, you know how we women are with our recipes. Because the only somebody I'm going to share my sweet potato recipe with is my son. I got it written up in the cabinet so that when I'm gone, he will find it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And tell us about that gumbo, collard green gumbo.
I don't like any kind of gumbo. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's a New Orleans
It
thing,
is.
but I've never liked anything gumbo. I don't even like chicken gumbo. And I don't like chicken and dumplings either.
I do if they're made right.
You eat chicken and dumplings, Sybil?
Mhm. Once
You
in a
do?
while, maybe every couple of years or so.
Look, so I guess our topic tonight is food. It look like that's what it is.
It looks like it, don't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. So while we are talking about food, Ernestine says, "Okay, greens don't." She says she don't swallow them well. I understand what you mean. So I guess our topic is food tonight, y'all. I didn't have anything to present. On Friday night, I will have two announcements coming up. Okay. One for the Coalition of Women. Well, actually, both of them will be about the Coalition of Christian Women. And so Dr. Chase says, "You are so right, Emily Pro. I am not going to share that." Because she said, because I sell pots of collard greens, laughing out loud.
Oh, all righty. Well, get some green for your greens.
Well, there's another pun. Someone knows she can come up with those puns. I don't know where she got them from, y'all.
I don't know. They're just fantastic.
She's given all of our regular views of handles. So, Sandra, are you still with us? How do you feel about collard greens? Everybody type Everready Ernestine already told us that she doesn't chew them well. Mary, did you come back on go to the 901 show page, or you still on YouTube? So how do y'all feel about collard greens? Let me type that in. The rest of you feel about collard greens or any kind. And I'm gonna say, what's your favorite kind? Okay. Mary's still with us. I'm gonna put what Mary. Mary has a question. Let me get her question in first. Mary says, which is better, the vegan diet or the keto diet? Now, Sybil might know something about that because I don't diet. I don't know anything about
vegans are more, what you call it?
Vegan, not vegan. Yeah, wait. And she was so sure of herself. She had a little hand up to her face. Well, vegans are vegans.
Vegans are a little, what do you call it? Far out in the left field from vegetarians. Vegetarians, of course, try to eat just vegetables and fruits. And then vegans are extreme. They don't want to eat eggs or milk or any kind of meat. And they very strict. So I found out too, a lot of vegans, sometimes they like to eat mostly raw vegetables, but for some reason they have problems with their teeth rotting and cavities and stuff. So I don't know what brings that on, but to me, I think balance is the key word. And I don't know too much about the keto diet, but what little bit I do know, I would pick keto over vegans because they're almost like a religious cult. They just get ridiculous in their food. And so I think a body needs some protein. You can have some days with, a certain amount of meat. I would say mostly vegetables and mostly fruits and a lot of water. And Emily mentioned structured water. Maybe she'll play that commercial tonight. That's the best water on earth outside of the Garden of Eden. You can't not get better water than structured water. So call me if you want some more information on that. 901-643-1982. Just drink plenty of water and maybe a day or two if you want something sweet or splurge, go ahead. Then the rest of the week, just eat sensibly. So balance is one of my best favorite words in life itself. Don't go extreme one side and extreme the other. Just eat sensibly and just balance. That's my opinion.
Okay, great. Dr. Chase says that there are some great vegan recipes, but you have to have your protein. It's not always good to eat vegan.
Right.
That's
Mhm.
what Sybil said. Mary says yes, she can do vegetarian,
Mhm.
and she says also she like cabbage.
I do too.
That is a green. I love me some cabbage. Have y'all ever had cabbage and potatoes together? That was one of my grandfathers.
Oh, I hadn't thought about
That's,
putting boiled potatoes in it.
yeah, that was one of my grandfather's recipes. He'd have a little piece of fat back,
Mhm.
and he cut up like cube potatoes,
Oh, okay. I never had that.
and
Um,
cabbage. Oh man, you're talking about good eating and fill you up too.
and
That's
cabbage
like,
is very good for you.
yeah, it is, but it sure will give you gas fast. Mary says, I thought so with the vegan. Thank you, Sybil Presley. She's like, thank you for letting her know about that.
Well,
Having
thank
to
you.
have our protein. Hmm. And Mary also says that she likes a balance too. Hmm. Yeah. So I used to diet when I was like almost 200 pounds and it wasn't working for me. And I found out that it's not the diets that will help you to lose weight, it's your way of thinking up here. Hmm. And what you have to do is you can eat anything you want. Believe me, Sybil can tell you how much weight I've lost, right, Sybil?
You did a marvelous job. Yes.
Over a 4-year period, I went from like 170 pounds down to 115 now. Down to
And you're
115.
looking beautiful too.
Thank you. And y'all can see some of my old pictures where I'm heavier, right? So y'all
But you
know
still
I'm
didn't
not
look too
lying.
heavy. You still look fine.
Not to me.
Hmm.
Ernestine says, cabbage good. She said you make her, well, we made her want some cabbage right now, she says.
I gotta have cornbread with mine.
Dr. Chase says, I do too. She loves cabbage. She says she also mixed cabbage with mustard and turnip greens. It's really good. It's good to mix with collard greens. Also, it's delicious. Also, she said, like Emily said, with potatoes. I love vegetables, any way, all kinds. Oh, she says, and another great vegetable that I like is yellow squash.
Oh,
Yuck.
I, I'm
Y'all
not
can
a
have.
I'm not a squash person.
Me neither. I don't want none of that ugly stuff. Mary says she has a lot of digestion issues with meat. Oh, yeah, Mary, you probably have acid reflux. Uh-huh. And my best advice to you is don't try to fix that yourself. Because I have it too. Go and see a doctor, let them know. And my doctor put me on Protonics. It's this is the generic name for it. It might be the real name, but it's PROT uh ONICS, I believe. But no, yeah, that is a generic name because on my bottle it says something completely different. But I'll tell you, you only take one pill a day. And I've been on Protonics now since when I was working. When I was working for the state because we had to eat at our desks and work cases and at the same time and be
Mhm.
on the phone at the same time. So I
Can
really
enjoy it.
wasn't, yeah, really wasn't getting a chance to enjoy my lunch or
Mhm.
breakfast like I was supposed to. For me, a natural time from till Sybil can tell you she been out with me eating many times. Sybil can tell y'all for me, I like to eat slow. I am a slow eater.
Me
I like
too.
to I like to savor my food. So it can take me an hour just to eat a 3 course meal. When I
You're
say three
supposed to eat
course,
slow.
yeah, I'm talking about when I say 3 course, I'm talking about just a meat and 2 vegetables, right? And it's always good to have conversation with
Mm-hmm.
a meal because between bites, and you're talking, it gives the food a chance to space itself
Mm-hmm.
while digesting, going into your stomach. But anyway, Mary, see a doctor, let them know. Like I say, it started with me that acid reflux so bad, gave me heartburn so bad. Sometimes I would have to take off work. I be because it's a terrible feeling. And so in 2011, because when did I retire? I retired. Well, it must have been 2009. That's when it was 2009. So I've been on Patanis ever since 2009. And I'll tell you, I can eat anything I want. I could eat hot, spicy food if I wanted to, Mary, and not feel a thing. But I don't eat it simply because I don't like
Mm-hmm.
hot, spicy food. Because why? I had to stop eating it before I saw a doctor. I could not even eat a hot tamale. I mean, I'm talking about a mild hot tamale. I couldn't even do that before I saw a doctor. So I kind of got in the habit of not eating hot, spicy food. So even though I have medication now and I could eat it if I wanted to, I just still don't. Yeah. Okay. So Mary says, yeah, have a lot of that. She says, okay, thank you. Yeah, please do. That's one thing you don't want to try to fix yourself because it's dealing with your stomach. And so just go and tell your doctor you need some medication for acid reflux. That's what it's called. And it's a disease like anything else. And it comes from not eating properly when we were young. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, when we was young. Sybil doesn't have it. Sybil has been able to eat properly probably all her life because of her culture. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as African Americans, we had to eat whatever we could get growing up, right? And a lot of times that was not healthy food. So because of our culture, the way that we grew up, and it's the same problem with other cultures such as Hispanics, Indian cultures. I'm talking about Native Americans,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah. Mm-hmm.
I eat a lot of
Uh,
vegetables.
Dr. Chase says, Emily Pearl is so impressed. I'm going to have to cook for you guys.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. When you come back,
Yeah,
when you
in
move back
Memphis.
to Memphis, we'll be there. We'll be
Right.
there.
And guess what? I've been at Dr. Chase's house and ate her food, and it's fabulous. That woman can cook. Let me tell you that.
She says, my grandchildren, this is Dr. Chase, y'all. She says, my grandchildren used to say the same thing until they taste mine. Now they say they like it. You're talking about squash.
Squash.
But I'm telling you, it's good. You have to taste Dr. Chase's yellow squash. I know how to fix them. My spiritual Mother Wilson from Marion, Arkansas, taught me how to make squash. I guarantee you, if you taste my squash, you would love it. Dr. Chase, you pitch a good sale, but
And she
I
is a
know.
great cook. I've been to her house and ate her dinners.
She say, yes, ma'am, you ate what was on the table, or you did not eat plain and simple.
There you go.
Uh, and Ernestine says, I'm so glad you gave Mary that information because she's struggling with eating meat. It worries her. I know it does, Ernestine. It's a serious illness. It really is serious. That's why I say that is one thing you don't want to try no home remedies with. You don't want to try no what he said, what she said. Uh-uh. Go and see your doctor. Let your doctor know you suffer with that heartburn and acid reflux so very seriously. When he asks you, how much do you suffer on a scale of 1 to 10? Tell him 11. Uh-huh. Tell him 11 so that you can get your prescription.
Don't
Which
they
you
have
pro-
a test for acid reflux?
No, they don't give you no tests. Mm-mm. What kind of test is that, Sybil?
For acid reflux, when you
What
go
is
to
the
the
test? What is the test, Sybil?
I'm not a doctor. I'm just wondering if they had a test for you when you went to the
Why
office.
would you think they have a test for office acid reflux? They supposed to
They have
stick
a test
something,
for everything else.
but they don't have one for that one.
Uh,
Dr. Chase says, Best Buy Sybil, I forgot you have been to my house to eat. She said, that's right, Sybil. She forgot you've been in her home. She said she forgot about
I
that.
cleaned my plate up too. Wasn't one crumb left.
She said, you've been to her house to eat several times.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not surprised because when you say dinner invitation, of when you say food, eat, dinners, whatever, Sybil is ready to go.
Yeah, we
Okay.
we ate after church. She had church in her home, and I went to visit
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Mhm.
remember it because that's during the time that I met Shawana. Yeah. And we first met them at the Marlin show
Yeah.
that we had at the Agri Center. That was the first time.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So we've talked about food tonight. Would you like to get out the studio early tonight? Oh, one announcement. I'm going to make this announcement tonight and Friday night. I will be hosting the show for Prophets Shawana and Michael Chase this Saturday night. Prophetic Fellowship Around the World. I will be doing it from this platform, Dr. Chase. And I will have the link in page on my page. And I think I have 5,000 plus what do they call them? They don't call them friends, do they?
Connections, pretty much.
Connections, yeah. I think they dropped some of them off. But I know I got 500 plus. I don't think they used to show 5,000 plus, but I don't know if they do that anymore. I really hadn't been that active on LinkedIn for about 2 or 3 years, but my pages and my message boxes are always full.
Mm-hmm.
I do go in there periodically. So I do know that people do engage with me. And that's why I'm trying to repent, make up, and start broadcasting and engaging with my LinkedIn connections. Yes, y'all. I'm going to do right.
LinkedIn is very good. They're mostly professionals, and you can really learn a lot and connect and network.
That's right. That's right. Let's see what else we got here. We got some new. Okay, all right. Who is that? Oh, that's Dr. Chase smiling about you, laughing at you. And she says that she loves us, both of us.
Well, we love you, and
we love you too.
Apostle Space as well.
And she says, yes, you will. This one I was telling you all, I'm broadcasting 7 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time here and 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the coast. And she says, yes, you will. Thank God for you. And our guest speaker will be Apostle-elect Teresa Rackham. Woo! Great woman of God. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to hear her. I know. I heard her one time. I think it was the week before last. And Apostle Teresa, your sermon is still with me. Deuteronomy, honey.
Yeah.
It's still with me.
Great speaker.
That's right. That's right. I mean, it is still with me. So when you preach Saturday night, then I can replace it. But it ain't gonna get replaced until I hear you.
All righty, y'all watch us now.
I promise you that. Yes. All right, so Cyril, let's sign this up. Let's see. Oh, you wanted me to play the structured water commercial. I'll do that now. And then I have to do the cupboard. I'm gonna do the cupboard, and then I'm gonna do the structured water. Then we're gonna come back and close out, y'all. Okay? God, I enjoyed. I enjoyed y'all so much tonight.
I did too. Pearl's potluck. Was born tonight.
Yeah, was born tonight. We'll be right back.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and Southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking Natural Action structured water is the way nature intended water to be. From the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with Natural Action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use Natural Action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking Natural Action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
We're back. I like this studio. I don't have to bring us back in. We just pop right back in.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think you made a wise decision.
Yes. And so I want to just say these two things about structured water, y'all. As you know, when I got home from the hospital, I didn't have water. The whole city didn't have water because of the snow and pipes. And I had to drink the bottled water. Well, I was thankful for the bottled water, but let me tell y'all something. My throat stayed dry. I kept drinking. And you can drink too much water. I was about to flood myself, but I couldn't get that dry taste out of my throat. So when Tanya talks about how it leaves your throat dry, so you want to drink more and more and more. I actually found out for myself this time, Sybil. Because as you know, I haven't drank bottled water or tap water in the past 3 or 4 years, right?
Right.
And I got to experience it firsthand. So evidently they do, I don't know, she says it's salt, but I don't know what it is. But whatever it is something in that bottled water that make you want more and more and more. And so, and the other thing I wanted to say is, y'all, I haven't worn makeup in over a year. See my hands?
Mm-hmm.
This is just my face and my skin. And it's all due to structured water.
Mm-hmm.
If you want clear skin and everything removed, remove blotches, removed from your face, you need clean water, not bottled water. You need to clean, because I just hold my unit up under my tap. You saw the portable unit that she had. And I just poured it in a bottle. It don't make any difference what kind of bottle it is. I just unscrew the tap, put my unit down in the bottle, and hold my unit up under the faucet and just let it run in there. And then I kept my bottle. I keep some in the car, but I always usually put a fresh bottle in my purse when I leave, because that you don't want that bottled water, and depending on what kind of plastic you have, to be in your car. Sybil can tell you about that part. All right, so let's look at our comments before we close. Okay, and Ernestine says, okay, enjoyed you all. Have a blessed night. And Mary says, yes, enjoyed all the information. Thank you. And Dr. Chase want to know what studio I'm using. I'm using yours, the same one you use. I'm not going to say it on the air, okay? But I'm using the same one you use, Dr. Chase. Okay, let me type that in for you.
What's the secret?
I just don't want to say it on the air.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not yours.
Well, I sure like it.
You already know what it is. Don't say it on the air.
I won't. Thanks for telling me not to say it, so I didn't blurt it out.
I know. I caught it just in time.
You sure? You certainly did.
So go ahead and close out the show for us, Sybil.
Well, like I said, we had fun on 901. Share the show. Invite your friends to watch us. And as you know, I believe we still archived, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So if
On
you
both
missed the show,
YouTube, this show will be on both YouTube and Facebook. So,
okay.
But by Friday night, we'll have it on 3 platforms, airing on 3 platforms. We'll be adding LinkedIn.
And I think the quality of the audio quality and the visual quality is excellent.
It's better. I know. And I got a special feature on here that I will be using on Friday night. So
and I won't say what it is either.
Don't say that either.
I will zip my lip.
If you want to use yours, we'll talk on the phone and I'll tell you how to do it.
Okay.
That
sounds marvelous.
All right. So that's it for the night. We love y'all. Thank y'all. My faithful tuner inners. I just made up a word. Well, they're part of the audience, but they are our top fans. That's the word I was looking for. That's the phrase I was looking for. Our top fans. Thank you, our top fans, for always being with us. Dr. Chase says, "Shalom, ladies," and
shalom to you.
And she said, "Okay, great. Okay, yeah, you're talking about. You know which one I'm using, right, Dr. Chase? Right? Okay. All right, then. But that's our time. And Sybil, what is that saying that you always say?
We always have fun on 901.
That's right. All right, then, y'all. We will see y'all next Tuesday night. But we will see you Friday night.
Yes.
Don't forget, Friday night.
And Saturday for you.
And Saturday, too. So I'm going to be stressing more on Saturday on Friday night. Okay? All right, y'all. That's our time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 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 Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show.